Last night I was in bed and I couldn't sleep due to the fact that I must have been playing a game which was zombie versus plants, or plants versus zombies, and I couldn't get to sleep after that. So literally what I did was I went on and logged onto YouTube and I saw a comment that was on my Gokaiger to come video. Still, it's going around that people are saying that Gokaiger will not be adapted or will not show up in Gokaiger. There are so many rumours and things going around. I think it's so irritating that he starts arguments or like, oh, you can't think pirates are bad. Now, in theory, yes, Japan is a little less sensitive than the rest of the world. You know, they put pirates, they put monsters. You know, at 7:30 in the morning, you can watch a city being destroyed by monsters. And literally, when people over here in America and other countries and they say, hey, you know, Saban won't adapt to Gokaiger, they will. They will put him in somewhere. I mean, look at Megaforce, you've already seen the range of keys. Now, they didn't explain much about it, but they just turned around and said, you know, or the past rangers or whatever, and literally, this is what people are going, oh, it's not going to be in there, blah, blah. It will be adapted. Some of the things that, until I actually see an official release statement from Saban, or you know, it says, we will not be adapting Gokaiger, then I will literally just keep going on the forums when people turn around and say blah 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 blah. Gokaiger this, Gokaiger that. It will be adapted until they officially release something that says they're not. Gokaiger in Japan was one of the biggest Super Sentais with it being the 35 year. The products that came out, Ranger keys, weapons, anything like that, was a big hit. Now, as it's still going, they are I think they've stopped doing the keys now because it's gone into, like, it's going to the one, they're focusing on batteries for the new series of, I can't even pronounce the name, but literally, Gokaiger has now kind of stopped. The only next thing that I see coming out are the movie keys, which I talked about a while ago, and that's it. The pirates in Gokaiger, they weren't bad. People say that they are bad role models, but from what I've seen in the entire whole series, is the fact that they actually helped people. They gained the respect of the 34 past Super Sentais. Now, if you think that they were bad then, you know, they wouldn't be like, hey bro, here's my ultimate power, you go destroy that bad guy. No, they would in fact would have taken their keys back, and I know some of them did try it at the very beginning, but then they would have taken the keys back and used their power. Yet again, they sacrificed themselves at the very beginning, and now, you know, the pirate, you know, the Gokaigers turned around and got the respect of others. In Gingaman, they hated pirates, not the Gokaigers. Later on, when they leave the Enchanted Forest or whatever it is, you know, Bull Black turns around and says, they're not bad for pirates, and he goes, yeah, they're okay, I can see them doing that. That to me is the thing, when they've given you the ultimate power of their entire team, that's when they turn around and say, do you know what, you're not too bad. If Saban does skip this whole series, I mean, and goes on to Go Buster straight away, they are missing out on an amazingly cash cow, should I say. Right, think of it, you have from Mighty Morphing all the way to Megaforce, you have that series keys, you have a lot of, like, you have 20 teams, possibly more of these keys. You also have the weapons, you also have the morphers, and then you have all the other little things. Now, to me, if I was Saban, I'd be like, yeah, let's adapt this. Let's adapt this quickly after Megaforce of the season 2 and give them the entire season so we can get our product and we can make more money. You know, when people turn around and say, no, going back to the role models, when literally they turn around in the first episode, and if they were pirates and they were just doing whatever they wanted, they would have left those kids and the teachers to face the death. Destroyed the bad guys, they beat them, and like, yeah, that's it. You know, when the kids turn around and said, or the adults like, oh, what are you going to do? They were like, just blame it on the curry, we did that. You could see in that moment of time, in their eyes, they were like, this is wrong, we're going to stop them. So if you were a pirate and you saw that, you'd be like, is there anything in it for me? No. I'm moving on to get my treasure. That's the next point. Okay, so at the very end of the series, you have all the Gokaigers getting their goal, the one ultimate wish, which looked like the Triforce from Zelda. So if they ever make a film, they have a prop that way. So the wish, the device, whatever it is, turns around and says, look, you can have your ultimate wish. You can get rid of all these bad guys if you sacrifice your other powers. That's 34 years power. So they're like, what do you mean? Oh yeah, if you sacrifice this, this means that all the past that's ever been done will be erased, and that's it, no more. You know, they could have turned around and said, yeah, okay, I wish for the bad guys to disappear. No, in fact, they actually sacrificed their wish, and they actually went on and beat the bad guys normally in a big, really epic battle. Now, if you think that that was a bad thing, oh no, well, you know, all the past things that Power Rangers have done, or Super Sentai, that's all wrong. So first of all, that's addressing that part. So literally, that's it. Now also, some of my friends and I have been talking, and the fact is that every single year, apart from they did one, which was, they kind of really skipped a series, which was Gokaiger, as well as Die Ranger, but White Ranger was from Die Ranger, and he was incorporated into the Power Rangers. Yes, they could do this. There are rumours that Gokai Silver will appear, and he will be in Megaforce Season 2, Super Megaforce. Now again, until this is properly confirmed, now again, if it is being confirmed, message me, because you can't put links down below. I really wish you could, but message me and tell me. Right, so literally, if Gokai Silver does come in, then yeah, that could be their way of getting around the whole, oh, we don't want this, I know we can still use it. But then using cards and keys, it's not the best thing, because to me it wouldn't make sense, because you know, you give Gokai Silver, whoever he is, the power to transform into any, you give Guy or the Silver Ranger any power to transform into Rangers with keys. It's more like, why don't you just give the others, why don't you just bring in the suits? Now if they turn around and use the Megaforce Rangers as the next actors for Gokaiger, then I would be fine with that. Wouldn't really bother me. But if they just turn around and say, oh yeah, 3 or 4 episodes, or how many episodes they normally did with Gokaiger with his Alien Rangers, then you know, that would be kind of and it's going back down the Mighty Morphing routes. So I'm hoping that they don't turn around and do that sort of thing. Gokaiger needs its own series. That's plain and simple, because there's so much good content. I reckon that they could skip the whole 24 episodes and go to a full-on, I'd say 30, 40 episodes of what they've done. You know, get the past Rangers. I know a lot of people, I know a person who commented in my video turned around and said that they're going to use the cards to transform. I still think that is a really bad idea, because you have a lot of money-making options later. With that going along, until I see official statement from Saban or the legal team or whatever saying that we will not adapt Gokaiger, I'll just say this. Don't turn around and post random stuff that you think they won't, because they won't adapt it. They will. Okay? This is very plain and simple. They have not really skipped a season. The contract that they have with Toei means that they have to put into, either they have to do a series, or they have to put them into the current series at some point. They haven't missed anything with Power Rangers exactly. The only ones they did was Die Ranger, and then that was it. They've never done anything other than that. Really wrapping up this video, because it's quite a long one. What do you guys think? Because, you know, put aside the whole thing of you think that, you know, the pirates aren't the greatest thing because they are bad role models. Think of everything they do. Power Rangers, to kids, they will not care in a way. Look at pirates. Again, the one thing I wanted to talk on that one was, look at Johnny Depp. Now Johnny Depp plays a drunken pirate, and he has, kids love him from what I've seen. There's a picture of him kneeling down and hugging I think a 6-year-old girl, and it states that Oscars, awards mean nothing, it's the fans. Now, if that 6-year-old has watched Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean, then, you know, to me, that's like, oh, they're accepting it. Yes, some pirates have been bad in the past. Some pirates have been portrayed as bad, but there are good pirates. Gokaiger will be adapted into the series of Power Rangers, if not. But yeah, that's my little rant about it over. So leave your comments down below. If you like this video, like it, rate, comment and subscribe and all that. But yeah, literally, Gokaiger will become Power Rangers.